Hello, this is me, Dylan Reimer, and this is, I guess, an empty theater review for the film The Last Duel, which I just finished seeing literally 15 seconds ago. The credits just ended. I'm alone in the theater. Frankly, I loved it. I thought it was fucking great, which I would not have guessed based on the ad campaign. God, my hair looks like shit. Yeah, I haven't bathed today and I'm really hungover. Anyway, it's my last day in Ottawa. I had a few hours to kill before my final show tonight. And this is all that was playing. So I came down to the Landmark here in the Glebe area of Ottawa because I just wanted to see a movie. I didn't really care what it was. And I was kind of intrigued by the story based on what I knew about it, which was not very much. And it fucking blew my mind. This is a great movie. The trailers are bad. It's unfortunate. I didn't realize it was directed by Sir Ridley Scott, or Ridley Scott. I don't know if he's a sir or not. But it's his best movie in years. As for the performances, Matt Damon's great. Adam Driver plays... Well, they both play creeps, and they... you don't see good-looking Hollywood stars taking these kinds of roles very often. I don't want to give away too much of it because it's a really, really interesting story. It is told from different perspectives. Jodie Comer. Let's go with Comer. That's a safer pronunciation if I'm getting it wrong. It is great. Ben Affleck is fucking great. Everybody in this movie was great. It's a little bit too long. I think it's about 2 hours and 37 minutes. There's a few scenes, a couple of plot elements, character elements that I think they could have left out. At certain points, it does feel like it's belaboring the point. That said, it's an intense experience. The story alone, I mean, trigger warning on that one. If sexual assault is the kind of thing that triggers you might want to give this one a miss. It's unflinching. There are a couple of scenes that I found harrowing and nauseating. I mean, really, really just, I keep saying because I'm actually at a loss for words. I was not expecting to love this movie as much as I did. The script is excellent. You know, Ben and Matt do it again. Oh yeah, and then just the world, just the details. I mean, the violence in this is I mean, it's Ridley Scott. You know, it's really doing what really does well, which is evocative, harrowing scenes of violence. You know, like you can really feel it. The titular duel, the last duel, is one of the best staged fight action scenes that I've ever seen in a movie. Full stop. And brilliantly, he finds a way to make Jodie Comer's character an audience surrogate. So as she's reacting, you're watching her watching them fight to the death. And it is a great fucking fight. You have no idea who's going to win, how it's going to end. Suffice it to say, I was very satisfied. Well written, well directed, well acted, poorly marketed. The Last Duel is a fucking great film, possibly the best movie I've seen this year. Matt Damon's having a hell of a year between this and Stillwater. The kid's still got chops. So, yeah, that Reimer's review. Fucking great movie. Fucking great movie. Thumbs up. I know that's probably trademarked, but yeah, and see it in the theater because the action scenes, the battle scenes are just brilliantly crafted. It kind of felt like Monty Python and the Holy Grail, but in I say that in a very flattering way, like that kind of that grim realism of 14th century France. You know, everyone's covered in shit and they're dirty and bloody and it's just visceral and tactile. And then the story is great and the point that it makes, you know, just that the shit that women have had to fucking deal with because of men. It's just, I just thought it was a fascinating movie. The story structure, the way it's filmed, it's told in 3 different parts from 3 different perspectives. So, you know, you're never entirely sure what the truth is, you know, until you do. At any rate, so here I am in Ottawa. I want to say thank you to everybody at Absolute Comedy. By the way, my CD taping went great. So thank you to Kevy Marr, the producer extraordinaire, And I've been working with Noor Kidwai all week, and he's just a great comic, very nice guy, and a very funny guy. Anyway, and everybody I've worked with and all the staff at Absolute, thank you for making my trip out to Ottawa such a success and so much fun. I have one more show tonight at Absolute. By the time this thing gets posted, I'll be back in Vancouver. So check out my website for future shows. I'm going to be in Prince George and northern BC in the coming weeks, and I will try to go see some movies up there and report on them. All of it is at dylanreimer.com. Like down below, my balls, like my balls. Subscribe to my balls. Anyway, I have to go get ready for the last show of a 31-day tour now. And I can't think of a better way to finish my matinee highway experiment that I've been doing than with a great film that I was not expecting to be great. I really thought this movie was going to be kind of blah. Yeah, so I'm Dylan Reimer. This is Matinee Highway, and I'll see you on the road. Goodbye, everybody.